Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abington Greenway Football, the 2020 edition being broadcast live in March of 2021. My name is Sean Riley. With me tonight, of course, is the always enjoyable Kevin Whalen. Kevin, we're very happy to be here down at East Bridgewater. The Green Wave taking on their Social League foe, the East Bridgewater Vikings. As everyone knows, the fall season had been canceled, so they put together the Fall 2 season, they're calling it. And this is the first game of the Fall 2 season here on we're very fortunate to have a 55-degree night here on March 12th, 2021 for the opening game.
Sean, I'm just happy this football, and I'm glad all the kids can get it in this year. You know, football is football. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. It's always great to see the kids out on the field and enjoying a great competition. This has always been a great rivalry between East Bridgewater, the Vikings, and Abington. You know, going back to when I played way back in the 40s, or I should say when I watched way back in the 70s. So it's really looking for a great night tonight. You know, you've got number 5 out there. Shane Graham is out there for the Vikings.
Brady Cristoforo,
number 51, of course, the senior tight end, and stellar baseball player as well.
Our referee today is going to be Mike Golden. Mike has been a high school referee for a gazillion years. Always does our Thanksgiving Day game. You can see the other East Bridgewater captains are standing back on the 50, just off the sideline, and the Green Wave captains tonight for this season. Cedric Lucas Summers, number 14, Brendan O'Brien, number 22, and Brady Cristoforo, as we said, number 51. And for the Vikings out there is Captain Shane Graham, he's the starting quarterback, number 5, Cal Aylwood, number 13, Tommy Ken, number 11, and Ryan McDonald, number 56. I hope I got them all.
Number 56 is a big boy. He's Ryan McDonald's 6'3", 295, Sean.
How do they fall? Connor LaRoe is out there also as a game captain for the Vikings. He's also another senior. So the Green Wave are going to be receiving the opening kickoff to start off this 2021 spring season.
Of course, every year is different. Last game that we did, it seems so long ago, but it was at Gillette Stadium, the Super Bowl for the Green Wave. Big victory there, a nice hard-fought battle.
This is the first game since that December 2019 Gillette Championship. Green Wave had a fantastic year, and we're looking to have a great season in the fall of 2020. Got pushed back to now, but better late than never, as they say.
We'll take it.
Now, under the COVID restrictions, you'll see that the game itself doesn't change. All the players are wearing masks under their helmets. The team has been working really hard to abide by all the COVID restrictions, as are the parents. I want to send a shout-out and thank you to all the parents. We'll talk more about the fan restrictions as we go through. You'll see that the teams are going to be required to try to spread out along the sideline, whereas before they had to stay between the 35 and the 35. They're now allowed to spread out between the 10 and the 10, just to get that spread away from each other as much as possible. And sometimes during the excitement of the game, you're going to see them try to gather together, and it's up to some of the coaches and administration to try to help remind them to separate as much as possible. Huddles are also have to be changed. The teams that had circular huddles cannot do circular huddles. They have to kind of have straight lines facing the quarterback. But other than that, the game is the game.
Right. Well, it's even you can see Abington, doing some social distance over there as they do a pregame, get together over there in the Green Wave. We're ready to start the season. I'm really excited, Sean. It's a little bit different, just coming here in the springtime, and days are getting longer rather than shorter, but everything is, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, Abington lost 18 seniors last year, so it's a significant number of kids lost, but as the coaches always say, it's about reloading, not rebuilding, and they had a lot of good kids that came in up, like Shane McClellan, who won't be playing tonight, but Shane is was a great player last year. You've got Brady Cristoforo. So we're looking forward to some of these kids, stepping up and taking the kids' roles that some of the seniors left.
Well, we lost a lot of seniors, but we didn't lose me and you, Kev. We're still here, and tonight we're also worked, and thank you to Kevin Tocci and Matt Nelson, who are part of the team tonight bringing you this cable TV. And here comes the kickoff, right to left across your television screen. Little pooch kick short, picked up and then dropped at the 33, and a Green Wave return up over the 40.
A decent field position for the Green Wave.
They'll start with 1st and 10. Trying to get my groove back, Kev. We've been on hiatus for so long.
We have. It's I don't think we've lost a step though, Sean. I don't know if that's possible, from where we were before anyway. So
the Green Wave at their own 40-yard line will come out. Ed Riley, the junior quarterback, is in a shotgun formation. He's got 2 wide receivers on each side. Whistle at the line of scrimmage. Line judge, I don't know, trying to...
The ball?
Not sure.
Advancing.
Oh,
okay.
sorry, line of scrimmage is the 41. All right, then.
All right.
We'll take that. Playing 12-minute quarters today here. And the Green Wave will come out in what looks like to be a pass, and now they shift. It's going to be give to the right side to number 14, but good coverage.
Picked up about a yard there.
Cedric Lucas Summers, one of the captains and running backs for the Green Wave.
Nice job of pursuit there by EB, coming down on that off-tackle run.
Talking to the coaches before the game, and like, what do you know about East Bridgewater? And like, not much. No one's really had either team has been able to watch or look at the other team. And East Bridgewater under a new coaching system, Coach Tim Graham. We'll talk more about Coach Graham when we get some time. Riley under his center now, 2nd down and 9. Give over to the left side. Good cut right up the middle.
He's got a first.
And that looks like, was that
28.
Or Brendan O'Brien, number 22? Who was it?
Was it 22? Was it?
Oh, it was Reardon, number 20.
Number 20?
Nice
Owen
cut
Reardon.
by Reardon.
Wow.
Because we got number 22, Owen Reardon, number 22, Brendan O'Brien, number 21, Isaiah Ricketson, or Izzy as he goes by. Green Wave right up on the ball, 1st down at the 41-yard line. Here comes Lucas Summers trying to get around the corner. Turns it, gets it up over the 40. He's taken out of bounds after pick up about 6 on the play.
Nice job by the Green Wave, kind of sealing that edge. So they lost containment there, able to pick up 6 on the outside. So one of the things we always talk about, in high school football on defensive side is having good defensive ends that contain to push the runner back into where you have help.
And that's something that Abington defense has been very fortunate in the years gone by. Good coaching by the Green Wave. And we'll see if Abington can just keep marching that ball downfield, taking time off the clock and chewing up the yardage. They send one man out wide to the far side is Drew Donovan. Ricketson up the left side, takes a quick dive, picks up maybe 2 on the play.
Yeah, he picked up 2.
He's a sophomore. Watch Ricketson this year, too. If he gets through that secondary, the linebackers, he's gone. There's not many people going to catch that guy. 10:43 left in the clock here in the first quarter here in the opening stanza.
Green Wave definitely has some speed. Drew Donovan as well on the outside is someone who can really is a burner. Looking forward to seeing with the Green Wave once they get the ball in the air. Little magic there.
Westling is our starting center, Ryan, number 60.
Well, the good news for the Green Wave, 4 down territory here too, so we got about 3 to pick up here.
3rd and 2 it is at the 38-yard line. Good view there from Kevin Tachi. Movement on the right side. There'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Green Wave. See if that's going to be a change in the play selection or not.
Well, I think it definitely makes it more of a passing down.
I'm going to bet you they'll keep it on the ground, man. We'll see. So now D'Ambrosio and Ricketson are heading out to the far sideline. Quarterback Ed Riley talking to offensive coordinator Ed Riley, father-son combination, as it is on the Vikings sideline. Tim Graham, the head coach, his son Shane Graham is the starting quarterback tonight. So a little family affair going on out there in the gridiron. Abington does come out in a passing formation with Riley in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers on each side. Slot formation. Riley calling the Canes a blitz, coming off the left side, puts it up down the middle, looking.
He's got him!
And he's got it just falls incomplete. Intended receiver was Tommy Fanara, I believe. Was that Fanara?
Wow. Yep, Fanara number 3.
Yep.
Little solid there, right up the middle. He was able to get free. Ball was there.
Yeah, had it on his fingers, but just couldn't connect, so it'll bring up 4th down now at the 43-yard line.
Nice read of the blitz and getting rid of the ball.
4th and, what do we say, 4th and 7?
4th and 7 from there. East Bridgewater's 44, it looks like. Just over the 44.
Donovan out wide near side. The shotgun. Rolling to the right, looking downfield, going in deep secondary, and it is going to be left to drop. Probably a smart play. Might have been able to pick it off. Ball falls incomplete. It'll be a turnover and downs on the 43-yard line.
If he had that, though, he had the whole right side.
Yeah.
It was a good thing, those Green Wave. See them on defense. Did a good job. Sean, it's so important. We always talk about it, like how penalties just, kill you, right? And right there's the perfect example. You had a 3rd and 2.
Yep.
All set up. You get the 5-yard, motion penalty there, illegal procedure penalty, and it goes back to 3rd and 7, puts you in a passing down rather than you can do pretty much anything, and you have 2 downs.
Right, they just moved the ball up to the 43.
So
that's where it was supposed to be. Okay.
Right.
All right, so Graham's going to be in the backfield as the quarterback with number 24. That's Purcell. He's got wideouts to each side in the shotgun formation. They're trying to get a man in motion. Now he is in motion. Oh, there he goes. Graham throws it out in a little bubble. And nice cut to avoid two Green Wave tacklers at the 45. Dives forward, picks up about 4 or 5.
Yeah. He was able to split the middle there, get right up in between. Nice quick hit there by the Vikings.
Tommy Ken on the catch, number 11. The Vikings right up on the ball, no huddle offense. Second down and 6, we'll call it. Ball at the Viking 47-yard line. Graham again in the shotgun. Puts Delvecchio in motion. Delvecchio reverses, now changes again. And to give a little draw play to number 24. Good tackling in there, some hard hitting. It was Purcell on the carry.
Nice job over on that side. Looks like 84 for the Green Wave.
That's D'Ambrosio.
D'Ambrosio, Matt. Nice job. Brings up a 3rd and 3.
6'3" Matt D'Ambrosio. Third down and 3. Right on the 50-yard line. Vikings trying to spread out the Green Wave D with the wideouts on each side. Shane Graham with the red locks of hair. Awaiting the snap count. Gets it. Hands off. And he's hit, but he is going to be, he's going to get the first. Down at the 46-yard line of the Green Wave, they'll move the stakes. Graham's known to be a pretty good scrambling quarterback, too, which is always that secondary threat for a defense when you have that essentially an extra running back in the backfield.
He definitely has, the quickness there. You can see it's funny because his brother Ryan was, 6'3".
Yeah. And not so much the scrambling type.
But yeah, he's a patented drop-back passer.
Big, solid guy, yeah.
Yep, good passer, great player.
Graham sets his team, gets the call, and now throws out to the flat. Once again, and it's incomplete. Ball was bobbled. Good pressure right away by the Green Wave.
And that's one of the things the Green Wave's going to have to do, Sean, on the outside, is you have to get right up on your guys there, because if you let them, if you give them any space at all, they're going to have room out there, because the way this offense has you spread out, gives opportunity where they can put you into a one-on-one situation, and they're going to make you make those tackles. So the best way to do it is to stick right with your guy, hit him at the line of scrimmage, kind of disrupt the play.
Even though it's a no huddle, it's certainly taken enough time between the plays. They got Danielson in the backfield with Graham. Moved Delvecchio to the left side. They give to Danielson. Danielson breaks it free through the linebacking crew and gets it over the right side. Not enough for the first, but gets it inside the 40 of the Green Wave. Bring up a 3rd down.
3rd and about 3.
Yeah, they mark it right about the 39.
Yeah, so 3rd and 3. Interesting, almost the same exact situation where the Green Wave was when they were on the EB side.
So let's hope for a illegal procedure offside. They got trips on the right side now. They're stacking it up on the right side. One wide receiver on the near side. Again, they're moving. Delvecchio keeps it moving, looking. Oh, ball's bobbled by Graham. He keeps it, goes right up the middle. A little quarterback draw. I'm not sure if that was called.
He did not get now. I think the bobble, he realized the best thing to do was just go forward. And that's a smart play. Just go forward, get you 2 or 3 yards there. Now you make it a makeable 4th down at 4th and just under 2 there.
It's on the Abington 37-yard line. 4th and 2. And the Vikings are going to try to go for it here, keep the possession of the ball.
You always go for it, especially inside your own 40.
Yep. Shane looking for the play signal from the sideline once again. See, here the Green Wave coaches.
I think they're going to try to do right up.
Trying to get them to go offside. They're trying to draw the Green Wave off to get the 5-yard penalty. And waiting for the snap. They do snap the ball. Looking to throw is Graham going downfield, and it is in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Almost the same thing we saw for the Green Wave, except on their 3rd down play. Mm-hmm. Ball's incomplete. It'll be a turnover on down. So both teams trying to get the heebie-jeebies out.
A little bit. I mean, that was that ball was a pretty well thrown ball. Just pretty decent coverage there by the Green Wave.
And the Green Wave offense will come back onto the field.
1st and 10 here at the 37-yard line. Sean, it's interesting because it's so different. Usually we're able to go to a couple of scrimmages and you kind of see everything. And this is the first time we've seen them. Have seen the the Green Wave.
Yeah, we're learning the numbers on the fly, literally. This is the first time for our camera crew and for Kevin and I to see this team in action. Give the right side. It's O'Brien. O'Brien was a big hole on the right side.
He's got
down the
room.
sideline.
He could.
Brendan O'Brien, 1 man to get by, gets pushed out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, the senior captain.
Number 22, they call him Bob. Brendan O'Brien with a big run down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of about 47, 40, and I'm even doing the math quick.
You know, Sean, you always have that trouble when you have the 50 in there.
I know, 25, 35.
Wasn't it the 37?
37-yard
13
line.
and 25 is 38.
25 and 10 is 35 and 2 is 37. Oh, 37, 38. You're right. Oh, Kevin.
Jeez.
He's got his sandals on today.
I do.
1st and 10 at the 25 with 6:12 to go in the first quarter clock. The first big play of the game for either team. Breathes a little bit of life, and good contingent of Greenway fans and East Bridgewater fans here today. Each player and each cheerleader, each coach is allowed to have 2 fans to come to the game. They're all wearing masks and socially separated, much like Kevin and I.
That's right.
Riley under center with 2 men in the backfield. Tight formation on the left side. He's going to give the left side. So O'Brien once again turns it up over the left tackle, dives forward inside the 20-yard line. Good pickup for the Green Wave, a good push on the left side.
Yep, nice 5 or 6 yards, especially as you get down inside the 25 here, Sean. So important to get some yardage on that first down. Now you got, a second and about 4, a long 4, but you got 4 there. Nice position to be in from an offensive standpoint. O'Brien looks pretty effective just running off tackle here. He was able to bounce the one outside here down the right side and come all the way up. So nice job of him, reading his blockers and then either taking it inside or taking it outside.
So we got Aaron Siegel out there, along with Wesley we mentioned, Adam Abibi, Mahoney. Let's see what they do here. The I formation now on the 20-yard line. Looking to throws. Riley pump fakes, going to the end zone, looking, and a little collision in the end zone. He says he caught it. That's Drew Donovan says he caught it, and no flag and no completion. Drew is dumbfounded right now, looking for video replay.
Well, he was lucky he didn't get an offensive pass interference.
Well, I wasn't sure. I mean, I look at it green tinted glasses. I thought there was a collision there,
and I don't.
By the defense. Sorry, ball's on the 19, not the 20. 3rd down and 4.
He's pretty emphatic about it.
Yeah, he thought he had that. And I got to believe Drew. I don't know. He's that kind of quality player. He's made some great grab. He had a great grab in the Thanksgiving Day game down the sideline. Left side, O'Brien cuts back. Nice cut up the middle. Gets that first down and more to about the 11-yard line.
Nice job by O'Brien. Just a little power on him there. Number 22 for the Green Wave once again.
They mark it at about the 12. 1st and 10 for Abington. They're going to move the stakes. How about the illuminated down mark on the far side there?
It's kind of freaking me out a little bit, Sean. But Sean, I was going to say, though, one of the things, Green Wave, you look back over the years, is the number of running backs that we've had have been able to do great jobs for the Green Wave, and it looks like O'Brien is going to be another one.
Owen Reardon, number 20 in the backfield with Henry Lucas Summers in it, is given to Lucas Summers. A little collision in the backfield. Gets the ball inside.
The other thing, too, is, these kids couldn't do, the regular lifting all year and things of that nature that they usually do as a team. So it's there's a lot of different things that, have not been normal. And, they only had, a compressed, 2 weeks of practice as well.
They actually had this about the same preseason as a regular year would be, but it was a different type of preseason. Right? They only had the 2 scrimmages. They had limited contact, physical contact. Let's see what happens here. The ball on the 9-yard line, 2nd down and 7. They can get a first down before they score here, or let's just go for the gusto. Give it right side, number 20. That's O'Brien. That's Reardon.
Reardon right there. Nice job getting it down to about the 5. So it's going to be 3rd and about 2 for the Green Wave here. They're doing a nice job of power running. That's great blocking up front by the Green Wave. Able to really get 3 or 4 yards every carry. So nice job.
It's interesting this year. Abington doesn't have the big, bulky fullback. But what they have is a bunch of fast backs. I mean, they get some legitimate, tailback, halfbacks, and then their fullbacks like O'Brien, like Reardon, they get speed too. They're hard-hitting guys with good speed. So they get a lot of weapons to rotate in and out every play. And then again, they get Reardon and O'Brien in the backfield right now behind Riley. Riley gives to O'Brien.
Fumble!
Ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by East Bridgewater on the 7 or 8 yard line. Tough break for the Green Wave.
Could see that right away on the handoff. It was.
So it'll be a turnover to the Vikings on the 8.
That's a tough break. Great drive by the Green Wave. The good news for the Green Wave is that they have been able to, put first
Move
downs
it.
and move the ball consistently here.
And they'd love to just kind of.
I thought the Green Wave was going to do like one of the patented dive right up the middle there, Sean.
Yeah.
The right up the gut, that play that used to have Jack Belafronte and Steve Galbranson and so many different
Gabe Spry
from last year, just right up the middle, that right up the guard. But the Green Wave has done a nice job of running the ball, and look forward to getting the ball back. Hopefully the defense can get them the ball right back again here.
So timeout on the field. I was talking.
Why did they do the timeout, Sean? Was it somebody call a timeout, or?
To be honest with you, I don't know.
I didn't know whether it was.
I didn't see it, and I don't know if it was just a COVID thing that they were doing it to try to make sure the kids can take off their mask and breathe a little bit.
Maybe like hydrate. Maybe all right.
Each player has to bring their own water bottle now. There's no more joint Gatorade buckets or anything.
Now that's not a bad thing.
No, I was going to say. I remember back in the day when you and I played, we had the ladle out of the bucket. Remember that?
It's like the petri dish of
It
of
was
a
unreal.
bowler there.
Yeah.
I know. Jeez.
So before the game, I was talking to my Aunt Mary Graham, who is, of course, the father of Viking head coach Tim Graham, and the aunt of Abington offensive coordinator Ed Graham, my aunt also.
Ed Graham? Is it Ed Graham?
Ed Riley, sorry. Jesus. Mary has a tradition of giving a lucky penny to some of the East Bridgewater Vikings every game, so it was kind of a nice gesture. And this year she got to give it to her grandson, Shane Graham, number 5. That being said, go Green Wave.
Well, she probably, being the bag teller there for years, so, she had probably a good collection of pennies over the years, right?
That's right.
So Mary's a treasure of Abington.
She is, and she's got a lot of pride out there in the field in both green uniforms and in blue uniforms.
Absolutely. Her brother Jack obviously was, the third generation here of Riley being a quarterback.
That's right. My father Jack was a quarterback. Ed Riley, who's now the offense coordinator, was a quarterback for the Green Wave, and now Eddie Riley, number 12, is a quarterback for the Green Wave. And Tom Graham coached here at East Bridgewater High School for a long time, and now Tim Graham has taken over the reins this year. We wish him well. Not tonight, maybe, but we wish him well for the season. Right. I can say that to my
See if the Green Wave, see if the Vikings go for it here, Sean.
Graham is in a shotgun formation, wideouts again to each side. Standing as 5, they hand off to the right side. It's number 24, taken down at about the 12. That's Ian Purcell.
Picks up about 4 on that play.
Purcell's just a junior, 5'11", 172.
Green Wave has had decent pursuit to the ball. I mean, when you first saw him running the ball, I thought he was going to have a much bigger game there.
Yeah.
And the Green Wave was able to have a good pursuit to the point of attack and really take him down for only a 4-yard pickup.
Again, East Bridgewater flashing the signals in from the sideline to their quarterback. Del Vecchio in the backfield. Gets the ball. Oh, hit in the backfield.
Got a wrap. Nice job. Brady Cristofaro was in there to finish it up at number 62. Initially made the hit for the Green Wave. That's John LaRosa.
Yeah, LaRosa got through quickly and just popped the running back. That was Purcell, number 24, with the ball. So no real gain there. It's going to bring up third and a long 5 now with 2:41 left to go here in the first quarter. And a timeout.
Green Wave?
Timeout, Green Wave.
Well, the thing is, though, that that stop there, though, really makes it a passing situation here, right? Because obviously you're going to have to punt the ball, if you're inside your own 20. So, it's
if
a
you
situation.
can hold him here in the third.
Right. It's a situation where makes it a passing situation. The defense is going to have to make.
I think your fan. Say hi to your one fan at home.
All right. Who's that?
I don't know. Your wife. Wife's probably not even watching.
Yeah,
hi to
she's
Abington
definitely
Green
not
Wave
watching.
Nation. We welcome you all back to Abington Green Wave football. Abington volleyball is also being played right now, and it's live. We have the camera in the gym, so you can always tune into Green Wave volleyball. We're going to try to bring you as much Green Wave football as possible. Next week is going to be a away game against Rockland, but being played at Hingham High School on Saturday the 20th at 12:30. Again, we want to thank you for not coming to the games. I hate to say that, but we're not allowed to have, for the Social League, every team can only have 2 fans per player. We'll get back to the action here. And you have to register before the game, and that's to try to keep everyone safe. And the team is asking for your cooperation and watch the games on cable TV. You can turn off the volume, but the camera work is excellent. 3rd down and 5 with the ball at the 13. Shotgun formation, looking to roll, trying to throw, big pressure, puts it up in the air, and it is out of bounds. Will be incomplete. He had a lot of pressure.
Well, the Green Wave actually lost containment there, of Graham, and I think, the good thing that it was 3rd and 5, and he ended up, when he rolled back, though, he was actually probably got 12 or 13 yards back from the stake. So nice job of Green Wave of pushing him back there and, making a difficult throw on the run.
That was Brady Cristofaro on the pressure back there, and he was a man on a mission on that one. So the ball marked at about the 13. Again, the 4th and 5. They're going to punt with, looks like it's Graham to kick, standing at his own goal line, about the 1 yard line.
Uh-oh. A hopper. Good thing he's a shortstop, Sean.
Big hop. Looks like for O'Brien. O'Brien takes it, fakes the reverse, going back to far side, down the sideline. All the way down that sideline, Brendan.
How do we say touchdown, Muskegon?
Brendan O'Brien, the senior captain, takes it 45 yards back into the end zone. The Green Wave are on the board with a textbook Abington High School punt return.
Now they built the wall on that side.
Faked
the handoff coming this way.
Viking coaches knew it as soon as he turned the corner. They threw down their clipboards. They saw it lined up, and the Green Wave team just started running down the sideline, as did Brendan O'Brien. What a great job. Nice blocking. That is teamwork.
Well, the other thing, too, is Graham did a good job of just getting that ball because he had to pick that up. That kind of came rolling into him, so he really had to rush his snap as well, rush his kick as well. So great job by the Green Wave.
Put 6 on the board. They'll go for the point after here. If they kick it, it's Fanara.
It's my first, spring touchdown man of Muskegon ever, Sean.
Well, yeah, that is true. There's a lot of firsts there.
There is a lot of firsts, absolutely.
It was one of your best, I got to say. Since it was your only one.
And my only one, yeah.
It can only get better. So it looks like we are going to go for the kick with Fanara to kick and Clifford to hold. Movement. They'll move him back 5 yards, but Fanara likes that challenge. We'll take that.
Well, he was pretty consistent last year.
Yeah.
When he was kicking. So the Green Wave is fortunate. That's not, all that not usual to have a consistent, kicker, a PAT or even field goal kicker in high school.
Tommy Fanara, also part of the Abington Green Wave basketball team, South Shore League champions, Eastern Mass champions. There's unbelievable string of seasons for the Green Wave basketball team.
Absolutely, of course.
All right, so he's going to be
Matt McGuire was a 1,000-point scorer this past year. Great job.
Number 2 career overall. Ball's going to be placed at the 15-yard line. Ball's down, kick is up.
Gosh.
Could have kicked it from 45. Tommy Fanara through the uprights.
Nick Folk, look out.
Fanara, with emphasis, makes it a 7-0 Green Wave game. I want to thank you say hi to all of you sports fans at home who might have figured out that we're also broadcasting live. I just got a text from my mother. She says it sounds great and looks great.
Well,
the field looks great.
Except when they pan to us,
yes.
Probably. Right.
Hi, Mom. So,
hello, Ann. How we doing tonight?
And we want to thank, again, Kevin Tachi and Matt Nelson who put these games together. They'll be putting it on this weekend, a little editing for you. They do the graphics. It's awesome, and we really enjoy working with them. These guys have been here for the last 3 days trying to set up this system here to try out the live broadcast. We're going to try to do that as much as possible this year. We cannot guarantee it because there's always a lot of moving parts depending on what town you're in and how the signal is and such. But if anybody can do it, it's the wizard Kevin Tachi and the broadcast engineer Matt Nelson.
Well, we know the kids always do appreciate it as well. So
they do.
Thank you from the team as well.
So at 2:14, the Green Wave are up by 7, and the special teams, a la Bill Belichick, Green Wave were kicking off from their 40-yard line. Loved how they used the fake on that. I think they were faking it to Donovan, if I'm not mistaken.
Donovan coming back on this side, absolutely.
And they're all thinking, they'll give it to Donovan. He's so fast. Well, yeah, so is in Bob, number 22, Brendan O'Brien. Cristofaro tees it up. Big high,
nice
end over and kick, drives the runner back to the 10-yard line. Run to the near side and then taken down, but a flag down for a face mask.
Is there a flag?
Yeah, it's right in front of the bench.
Oh, really?
Ball was returned up to about the 26-yard line.
Matt Van Lewing on the tackle there for the Green Wave.
Van Lewing's been working his butt off over the preseason, I guess you'd say, and getting ready for this season. So I'm assuming they're going to move it up to the 41 here. Or is it 15? Yeah, 15-yard penalty, right?
15, so it'd be to the 40. Yeah.
Well, from the 26.
Is it 26? From the end of the run?
Whether it's intentional or not intentional, they got to call the penalty, and they do. So this drive will start. Oh, this is going to start on the 40. So they say you went out of bounds at the 25, apparently.
Well, it's a lot easier to mark where the first down is, Sean.
Exactly.
So
2:06 on the clock here in the first quarter. Abington up 7-0 East Bridgewater. This is their third drive of the day. Man in motion coming at Graham. Graham fakes the handoff, goes right, pitches it, ball's on the ground. Ball is loose. And
he comes down with it?
I don't know.
He did.
It looks like he did.
Yeah, number 24 was diving on that
Purcell.
ball. Yeah, Ian Purcell.
Ooh, and that's a loss on the play of about 7. Going to bring up 2nd and 17 here.
Yeah, that play had no chance. I mean, it was a great play by the Green Wave. It was an option play. Graham got pressure. He pitched it out. And they also had the guy covered on the outside. The running back Purcell covered. So nice job by the Green Wave defense of reading that play.
Watch for Graham to cut one of those up and fake the option. He's got the talent. Looking to throw now. Big rush. He's got pressure. He's rolling. Cristoforo on top and throws up. Almost picked up by Fanara. Good pressure there. Henry Callis was also all over the quarterback with some heavy pressure.
Well, when you're running like that, it's just so hard to set your feet and see what's coming.
He's thrown against it. He's a right-handed quarterback.
Exactly. Great pressure by the Green Wave, keeping him moving, throwing on the run. I mean, you can tell the kid has an arm. No question about it. Throwing that ball 20, 25 yards downfield like it was a bullet. But nice job of the Green Wave. And Fanara he timed it perfectly, just couldn't come up with a grab.
Like to see the penetration of the Green Wave, too. They're really, not giving Graham some time, not letting him stay in a pocket. So it's 3rd now in that 17. They got to get it to the 50 for the first down. 2 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Looking to throw. Looking to the near side, throws it down the middle, puts it up in the air, and it is complete for the first down inside the 45 down to about the 42-yard line of the Green Wave. Tackled by O'Brien on the play. That was a reception by Tommy Ken, I believe.
Nice play by the Vikings. It's a long pass, a good 20-yard reception.
1st and 10 at the Green Wave 47. Vikings come out again, receivers on each side. Shotgun for Graham. Graham hands off right side Purcell. Purcell tries to bump it outside, but there's Lucas Summers.
What a play. Where's the whistle there?
And they throw a flag.
You can blow the whistle.
They throw a flag for pushing him out of bounds.
Got to blow the whistle.
Abington not happy with that call.
I mean, is it COVID? You can't blow a whistle? Is that I don't know.
Actually, they don't have whistles in their mouths. They have the whistles in their hands. Basketball used them. Coach Keller is on the field, furious at the referee who threw the flag.
It was Goldman that threw the flag.
Yeah, from midfield. I mean, he had the same view we did, but I don't know. Coach Keller obviously has that sideline view. 47 seconds left here on the first quarter clock. They're arguing that the penalty should be
assessed from where
he went out of bounds and not from the line of scrimmage. But they're moving the ball all the way up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Clock is running here. Nope, now the clock is running. Sorry, Larry. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Again, the wideouts on each side. Graham puts a man in motion to the right. Awaiting the snap. Here's the snap. Graham keeps it. Big rush. Gets it away, and he completes it across the middle.
Great
Nice
catch
grab.
there, number 33.
Yeah, that's Cole Del Vecchio.
Good. Great pressure by the Green Wave. They just got to get there a little bit sooner, Sean.
Yep, and they will. Ball now inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. They move the stakes. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. 16 seconds and rolling on the first quarter clock. Purcell in the backfield to the right of Graham. Ken is in the slot on the left side. Graham looking to roll. He's got big rusher once again. Way back near his 35-yard line. Now coming back to the near side. Puts it up as he gets hit as he throws it.
Picked off!
Picked off by the Green Wave back at the 5-yard line.
Number 8 for the Green Wave.
Was it Drew? Who was that? Was
I
that
thought it was
Van Luling?
Van Luling.
Nice job. I think it was Van Luling.
Number 8.
Mikey Van Luling stops that East Bridgewater drive at about the 5-yard line with 0 seconds on the clock in the first quarter.
So, Sean, I think, one of the problems Graham's having is there's so much pressure. He has to get on his horse, and he's running around, and he's not seeing, as he's, pointing out who he's going to pass it to.
Yep.
The Green Wave players have been able to cut across the grain, kind of out of his vision, and come in, cut in front and get the ball there. So a couple of big turnovers there, almost one with Fanara there, and now this big one there as well. So the Green Wave defense coming up big.
Once again, the astute analysis of Kevin.
I know.
Whalen.
I was having trouble saying it there, Sean. It's been a year. I mean, I'm out of practice. I got to
It is.
get back into it.
But gotta get our groove back.
I know it.
Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen, Kevin Tachi, Matt Nelson bringing this Abington Green Wave football game. Kevin Whalen and I are trying to keep socially distant and psychologically different.
So one of the things though, Sean, we were talking though with the Green Wave, it's like they, EB's got to get more good, more offensive protection for Graham because otherwise, it's going to be a long night. You can see already he's probably run about a quarter mile just sprinting just to try to get away from the Green Wave defensive players.
And you can see how quick he is too. Other quarterbacks would have been buried a few times there, but it is very difficult to run and throwing, and your receivers are changing their routes, and like you said, Kevin, the Green Wave defense is all over the place.
So one of the things that when you're a receiver, what you have to do is you have to come back to the ball.
Yeah.
So the quarterback has the ball. You're going to come back to it, help him out a little bit. And if you come back 3 or 4 yards, what happens is that defender is not going to have a line to the ball anymore.
Right.
So in that instance, that's what, he needs a little help from his receivers to come up.
It's a shorter pass too, so the defense can't react as quickly.
Right.
But didn't happen in that last play, so the Green Wave get their first interception of the year. Mikey Van Looling.
Hopefully they learn from it next game.
So, with fresh 12 minutes on the clock to start the second quarter, the Abington Green Wave trying to add to a 7-0 lead with the ball marked at their own 24-yard line. Perfect night. I mean, we're just so fortunate for a night. March 12, 2021. It was, sub-zero temperatures a week ago. It's supposed to be about 25 or 30 degrees tomorrow, but right now it's 55 degrees and there's no wind.
Well, being in the golf business, Sean, I love this weather. It's like... It's like the register rings.
Riley in the shotgun formation. Looking to throw. Spins around. Going deep. He's looking for Donovan. Donovan's got him. Donovan's got him at the 45. Donovan inside the 35. Still on his feet to the 30. He's got a short tackle going on and then finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
What a play.
Drew Donovan. Always dangerous. Gets it done once again.
Magic man, Sean. Now you see him. Now you don't.
There he is, Drew Donovan, the Magic Man. We've got, a 46-yard pass play from Riley to Donovan. A dangerous combination.
Little Talladega Nights reference in there, Sean.
The Magic Man, I like that. Drew the Magic Man.
Now you see him, now you don't.
Got an instant replay being shown to us by Matt Nelson. What a great catch about the 46-yard line and gets it all the way down to the 30 with the yards after carry. The yak there.
We have to get some tearaway jersey, Sean. That would have been 6.
That's right. Handoff right side. Hitting the backfield, but O'Brien's still on his feet, but it'll be a loss of 1 or 2. Nice play by Riley and Donovan.
Right after the big turnover, they go for the big play.
So Donovan get behind 2 defenders on that one and was able to, like we said, pick up another 15, 16 yards after the play.
And I think the EB defender jumped a little early. I think he thought he was able to, knock that away, and of course he wasn't. But
loss of 3 will bring up 2nd and 13 now. Ball at the the Viking 33.
We talk about in the throw too there. That was a good 35, 40 yards in the air there. So nice throw by Ed Riley.
Cliff it out wide to the far side.
You never used to hear that.
Van Looling out wide to the near side. Shotgun, that's Fanara, I believe, in motion. Riley looking to throw. Set up a screen.
He's got a big screen.
Middle.
Oh, my goodness.
Look at Summers.
Oh, my goodness. Touchdown. Nana Muskegon.
Perfectly executed 33-yard screen pass. Wow. Unbelievable.
What a great execution there by the Green Wave.
Third play of that drive, a 76-yard drive, and a 33-yard screen.
Great blocking by the Green Wave.
Matt Nelson showing us the replays on his cell phone. This is technology at its
I
best.
know it. Wow.
With Green Wave again, put a motion to the right side, and then Riley did a good job of looking to the right side and then turns around, throws it back, and he had, 5 blockers in front of him and was able to just coast down the sideline, a little deke at the end, and just steps into the end zone, being escorted by his teammates in white. So it makes it 13-zip with 10:23 on the clock. And the Green Wave will line up for the Fanara point after. Clifford to hold. Good snap. Ball is down. Good job by the Clifford Fanara combination.
I am like he is.
That's impressive.
I know. He's got some leg there. You know, Sean, and it's great, you know, the Green Wave taking advantage of the, you know, the turnover there and making 6 points out of that or 7 points out of that. That's what you need to do.
Yep.
So, you know, special teams, taking advantage of the other team's mistakes. Those are the things that would make winning teams winning teams.
Green Wave will bring the kickoff team back out with 10:23 on the clock. And a great start to the second quarter for Abington. Whew, baby. That was
Abington's like, you know, Abington's like throwing the ball a lot more than I anticipated. I thought, you know, generally, obviously, Abington usually is a run-first team, but I think, you know, some situations have dictated a little over-pursuit there by EB. You know, they saw that the screen would work, and that was just a great call.
It was a great call, and it's they're very, like we said earlier, they're very fortunate because they have a lot of weapons this year, a lot of speed weapons who not only can run out of the backfield, but they can also go deep and go, you know, across the field. So, yeah, you got to watch for Donovan going deep, but you also got to watch for O'Brien and Van Luling, Ambrosio, you know, coming out running their patterns. So.
On Cristofaro as well, right?
And again, kudos to the line, giving Riley enough time to make those throws downfield. So Cristofaro tees it up at his 40-yard line. We've got a great view from Kevin Tachi's camera right in front of you. The AIC, future AIC ball player. Cristofaro kicking right to left in the television screen. Ball's in the air, high, end over and kick, pushes him back to about the 16-yard line. Try to return center now, kicks it left and runs into a horde of white shirts inside the 30.
Nice job of the Green Wave of maintaining their lanes, you know, and that's one of the things that you see a lot of times when you have those really long kicks. You know, it's like people end up getting too close together and you create wider lanes. Gives the, you know, the offensive team the ability to, like, you know, get a big run. Green Wave doing a nice job of kind of give good spacing, making sure that they all have their area of responsibility taken care of.
Vikings from their own 27-yard line. Again, the slot formation on both sides.
The other thing, too, Sean, is Cristofaro really kicks a high ball, which obviously gives them a lot more time to get down there.
Looking to throw. Quick out to the left side. Just dropped. Intended receiver. A little quick out, a little bubble screen. Falls incomplete, make it 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Green Wave was there, too, on the defensive side of the ball there on that one. Jack Robbins, number 44 for the Green Wave, was out there defending. So,
want to send a shout-out to Nick Malafronte. Had a little health trouble, but he's back, and he's better than he was. That's as much as I say.
Well, Nick?
We're glad to see you back, Nick. I could give you a lot of crap right now, but I'll be good to you. Everyone loves Nick.
Glad you're doing well, Nick.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw here near side, a little wheel pattern in a nice
catch.
Dive and grab at the 44-yard line.
Oh, he's calling incomplete.
Oh, it is incomplete. It hit the ground. Even Matt Nelson saw it, but he's got the replay for us, too. And Tommy Ken was diving for a great effort by Ken, but to no avail, bring up 3rd and 10.
I would have given him, it was a great effort. What a great play there. Almost came up with that ball.
Well, they see someone's yelling, hell of a catch, but you're not getting credit for it. Here where are we? We're waiting for, we got a substitution coming in for us. Matt Nelson showing us the replay, and
I don't know.
Hard to tell from our view, but
yeah.
Matt's pretty confident that thing hit the ground.
Yeah, it looked like it looked like a
referee
bounce.
Called it quickly.
Yeah, it would look like there was a bounce.
So 3rd and 10, still at the original line of scrimmage at 27. Handoff
nice
up the
job.
middle. Not cutting anywhere.
Good job by the Green Wave there. A couple good plays in there. 57 for the Green Wave.
Adam Abibi. So that's going to
Buckley as well, number 55.
Buckley, the youngster, doing a good job. He's a sophomore. So the ball is moved up to where? The 28?
Looks like the 28-yard line. Yeah, 4th.
So 4th and 9. Green Wave trying to get their right punt return team out there. Who do we got back? We got Donovan on the near side and O'Brien on the far side. Shane Graham back to receive the snap. He's standing at about his own 12-yard line. Kicks away a line drive kick, rolling down towards Donovan. Donovan gets it at the 38-yard line, fakes it, going around the far side. Donovan trying to turn the corner, does turn the corner, going down the sideline. Wow. There goes Drew Donovan. Drew Donovan jumping over people, over sidelines, and then out of bounds down inside the 30-yard line. It's like an injured Viking over there.
Yeah, nice job there by Donovan, just reading it and having the wall set up on that right side once again. Green Wave on special teams is just really playing a great night tonight all around. You know, Sean, the other thing, too, is like the way the punts are coming in. It's like really giving a nice charity hop for the Green Wave.
Right.
They're bouncing right up into them. You know, they're able to kind of get it on the run, which is really helpful for the Green Wave to, get a few extra yards there. So nice job by the Green Wave.
Green Wave, great field position at the East Bridgewater 30-yard line with a 14-0 lead. 9:07 left on the clock here in the second quarter. This is the first game of what would have been the 2020 fall season, but because of COVID restrictions and problems and issues, we are now starting that season here in March, middle of March 12, 2021. They call it the Fall 2 season. Want to thank all the administrators at Abington High School and South Shore League, really, for all working together for the South Shore League's rules and regulations, the MIA, the coaches. Athletic Director Peter Serino has been outstanding, and the parents really helping out. These kids have done a good job, the players, to try to regulate themselves and make sure we can get a couple of games in this season.
Right. It's really, I think it's, a testament to all the hard work that you can do this safely. I'm glad the kids are able to pull it off.
Looking to throw is Riley. Pump fakes
chair
going
pat-
down the
little
right
chair
sideline.
Touchdown! Man of Muskegon! Oh, Magic Man!
Drew Donovan puts another one on the board from 30 yards out.
Whoa! Touchdown! Man of Muskegon!
Oh, he gets a double touchdown, man of Muskegon, for that one. Donovan just blitzing down that right sideline, burning by everybody in blue, and Riley just put it in the breadbasket perfectly.
I thought it was the chair route. It wasn't even a chair. It was just, he just went, put on the Jets.
First play. Took 3 plays in the last drive. It took one play in this drive.
Well, so much for that run first thing, Sean.
Well, I think everybody was expecting it. We were expecting it. And they just pulled that one out and go for the gusto. What do you got to lose at the 30-yard line?
Ed Riley is definitely delivering the goods, though, too. The ball was right there, right on the money.
Fanara lining up once again. Ball's down. Oof. Just blasts it through.
Those are going to be good from like 45. I mean, those things are just
Sign 'em
rockets. Wow. A Green Wave 21-0 here with just 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. And Sean is getting writer's cramp from writing all the offensive stats here for the Green Wave.
You hear that pause in the action. I'm trying to write down feverishly.
I think we need an intern, Sean, to do that now. We're going to need an intern.
Can't mess with the mojo, Cal.
I know.
Come on.
You've done it for 30-something years
Jesus.
now. You know?
So,
I remember, back in the day when you'd be in the, in the van,
Yeah.
studying your boards for law school, doing the cameras.
we have seen a lot of football over the years. And seen
Certainly have.
We've been very fortunate to be watching Abington Green Wave football because they've been on a winning streak, and we've been able to bring a lot of it to your living rooms at home. We're showing a instant replay of the kick by Fanara. Went up over the top of the goalpost. That's unbelievable. 9 minutes even on the clock. 21-0 Green Wave lead.
I think, Louis Russell might have a little.
I know.
His 3-yard record might be in jeopardy here if he gets an opportunity.
Brady Cristofaro to kick off again, wearing number 51 on his jersey. And East Bridgewater set to receive. They got 2 men back now, standing around the 10 or 15. Kick is up, end over end, once again heading over towards the 20-yard line where it's received. Now trying to cut it across field. And nice pursuit by the Green Wave. Again, filling the lanes, not much to go. Now he does break free, but a good tackle out there. That was Reardon with a perfect tackle at about the 37-yard line.
Remember, he did a nice job, number 11 there, running the ball. I mean, he really got all that Thomas Ken all on his own, and really just kind of picking and weaving. But the Green Wave had good pressure there the whole time.
That was a perfect tackle, wrap and just rip him down. A little
so
rodeo.
He had an 18-yard return, but I think he had to run about 75 yards for that.
That's right. So 8:49 on the clock. East Bridgewater will start at their own 38-yard line.
Well, for East Bridgewater, probably, Sean, to try to get a little tempo going. Maybe start off with a couple of runs, kind of settle in.
I think you're right. I think they should.
Take some time off the clock, getting into a little groove, and then kind of go back to the passing.
Timeout being called on the field by Abington, I believe they called it, on Abington. I want to remind you once again, if you're watching this game before March 20th, that Abington will be playing the Rockland Bulldogs. It'll be at Hingham High School. We're going to Hingham High School because of the time of the year. The teams are playing on turf fields because grass.
It's mud season.
Well, yeah, it's either going to be frozen hot as a rock, and that's dangerous for the players, or if it freezes and thaws, then it's going to be melting and muddy, and you're going to ruin the field for the rest of the year. So they're playing these March games on turf surfaces. We're hoping that the weather changes in April, and if we can get a couple of nights where it's not freezing and be confident that we can have a nice grass Memorial Field, we might be able to play a home game Memorial Field.
It does make sense. I mean, when you think about it, it's like if you go out in your yard now and try to run, it's just mud.
And so that's why both Abington and Rockland have their home grass fields. Abington has the turf practice field, but they don't have the bleachers. So Hingham High School was kind enough to lend us their stadium so that both Rockland and Abington fans can be elevated. Again, you have to be on the fan invitation list, 2 people per player who pre-register. Otherwise, you get to watch Kevin and I at home. Handoff to the left side, gets hit in the backfield where the knee went down.
Purcell.
And East Bridgewater doesn't believe it, but everyone else does. Ian Purcell is down in the backfield.
The Green Wave had good pressure right up the middle there and was able to hold on until his knee touched down. So it's going to be a second and about 12.
I love the enthusiasm. This is great. Doesn't matter if there's, well, I was going to say it doesn't matter if there's 20 people in the stands or 200. It does matter. They obviously like the bigger crowd, but out there on the field right now, they are playing their hearts out. Coach Tim Graham is pleading his case now to referee Mike Goldman. So Coach Kelleher had a previous complaint about the personal foul, the hit out of bounds. Mike Goldman's talking to his line judge, and you can't really reverse that play. What can you do?
You can't do. I mean, to call down the ball, whistle blows. It's.
We're looking at the instant replay, and Coach Graham might have a point there.
He does have a point.
I don't think his knee did touch. He used his other hand to kind of balance himself, but nevertheless, I think.
I mean, at
some
least
teams,
in horseshoes you could say it was close, but that wasn't close.
And we know some teams that have been burned by a blown whistle.
Yeah, it happens.
Nuts and bolts.
Exactly.
Looking to throw. Graham down the middle, puts it up. Nice
completion.
Gets it down to the 40-yard line. That's the number 13. That's Cal Aylward. Cal and Graham Aylward connection has been going on since they were about 6 years old. They've been playing youth sports, youth football. And actually, Aylward used to be the quarterback, and Graham was the receiver. And they've switched roles, and that one worked very good from that time.
Leggett was the defender, made the tackle there for the Green Wave.
Graham looking to throw, looking at Aylward again, going down the right sideline. He's trying to draw a penalty, but there was great coverage. Great coverage.
It was very good coverage. He had the inside on him, step for step.
Yeah, it was Deshaun.
From a defender standpoint, I don't know what he could have done. I mean, he didn't touch him.
Deshaun Leggett was all over, not all over him, just with him, step for step. And Aylward tried to create contact, but the referees didn't see it, didn't call it.
Yeah, he tried to turn into the ball, and Leggett had position.
2nd and 10 of the 20-yard line, right here in front of us once again. Graham calling his cadence. Got 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Blitz coming to the right side of the Green Wave. Graham's going to keep it, trying it up, but there's clogged up holes, trying to get it around the right corner, and then he steps out of bounds because Leggett was coming up after him.
But, Graham there in a little bit of an instance where he juked inside, and Green Wave went for that. So that's why he had that outside lane. So, you have to have somebody, again, maintaining that outside.
Good pursuit by LaRosa and Siegel on that also. Ball's now marked up at the 33-yard line. It brings up 3rd and 3 with 7:14 to go here in the second quarter. Green Wave up 21-0. Couple of big plays, a punt return by O'Brien and Donovan on, 2 pass receptions?
Yeah, Donovan on 2, yep.
Big rush. Graham's got to get away from a couple of white shirts.
Oof! Big hit there.
Flag thrown.
Yeah, that's going to be a blindside block there. I don't know if there is one in high school, but that's what it was. A blindside block coming up.
So a flag thrown on the far side of the field. The Green Wave player is injured but off on the sideline.
Yeah, he as soon as he turned upfield, he got really leveled.
And we'll see how they mark it off here.
That's going to be from the spot, so that's going to be like a 30-yard penalty, Sean.
Yeah. I think the injured player is Jack Robbins.
Okay. Yeah, he got, hopefully he was able to walk off, but
yeah.
Hopefully he'll be all right over there.
One of the kids who are better in shape. So I think if Jack can bounce back, he will bounce back. But they're going to move back East Bridgewater also on a 15-yard penalty.
Number 44 there for the Green Wave. That's 15-yarder. That's a huge penalty because now, wow.
One of the most valuable weapons for the Abington Green Wave is their athletic trainer, Alicia Reed. Great article in the paper about Derek Nuttall and Alicia Reed with his knee injury and how he came back with the help of his aunt, Alicia Reed, who's been outstanding helping out all the Green Wave sports programs.
It's at 28 yards now, Sean, so it's going to be 3rd and 28 here for the Vikings.
Wow.
That's a
Got to get it to
penalty.
the 30-yard line of the Green Wave for the first. It's actually 27, I think, not to be picky, but well, it says 28 in the scoreboard. Looking to throw is Graham. They're trying to set up a bubble screen on the near side. Oh, he's dropped. The ball was in and out of the hands of Aylwood. Don't see that very often. But that's going to bring up 4 and long. Wow. So that penalty really pushed them back.
Yep, that did. It's going to make it 4th, and it makes it a punting situation. They're going to go for it. I don't blame them. I mean, they've had trouble with their punting. Punt team has had trouble containing the Green Waves. Thing. It looks like they're going for it, though.
4th down and 27. Looking to throw, putting it up, and it is incomplete. Wow. Good job by the Green Wave coaching staff. If you could hear, knock it down.
Especially in that situation when you're so far. You get 28 yards to go.
Let it fall incomplete because now the Green Wave take over at the Green Wave, the East Bridgewater 43.
Right.
Had you picked it off back at your own 25, you're going to have to make sure you get back there.
It's like a loss of.
Yeah. So, 6:42 left to go here on the clock, and the Green Wave offense, the mighty Green Wave, back out on the field.
Plenty of time here with 6:42. Short field at the 43, Sean, to make some add something onto that 21 points you have there before halftime.
Timeout on the field as both coaches are talking on the sideline. After next week's game at Hingham, that's a Saturday afternoon game at 12:30. Abington Cable TV will be bringing you that action. Then we're going to be traveling down to Carver High School for the following Friday. And the next week is going to be a Thursday night game against Cohasset at Cohasset. It's Thursday night because Friday is Good Friday. So keep tuning in to Abington Green Wave football. Unfortunately, again, we have to ask that fans cannot go to the game. They're not allowed into the stadiums due to COVID restrictions. But we do welcome all the parents or the guests of the team. Each player can invite 2 people to be there to support him or her, and the cheerleaders can also do the same.
Well, if you're Abington coaches, Sean, I don't think you could ask for a better performance so far, as we get into this first half here. The Green Wave has done a great job on defense. Offense, they've had some big plays, done a good job there as well, and special teams have shown up as well. So all phases of the game, the Green Wave have played a good game so far.
Football being played all around the South Shore right now. Check out, now write this down for future games, youtube.com/AbingtonCam02351/live. youtube.com, AbingtonCam02351/live. That's going to be where you can watch games live as the games are played throughout the season. You can also go to Abington Cam on YouTube and watch the tape delay. Just click it on whenever you want to watch it. And, of course, you can always watch it on regular cable TV. I want to thank, again, Kevin Tocci and Matt Nelson, who are putting this all together behind the scenes. Kevin Tocci behind the camera, the Cyclops up there, trying to bring it right into your living room.
Man of many talents.
We'd like to see your comments, cards, and criticism. Send them in to the studio. I'm sure you're enjoying his Zoom ability. Coming down near the 6-minute mark here in the second quarter. 21-0 Green Wave lead. Riley looking for the shotgun. Gets it. Looking to throw. Going deep once again.
Oh, he's
looking
got
for
him.
his man.
Touchdown! Nina Muskegon!
Unbelievable. A 45-yard
Holy
touchdown pass.
cow! The Magic Man strikes!
They just cannot contain Drew Donovan. And Riley's just throwing it as far as he can, and Donovan is just running
underneath it. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Holy cow.
Almost kind of want to hold off on that because everyone's gonna be keying on Donovan.
Yeah, you only got 6 games, Sean. You gotta use it.
Unbelievable. Nice throw again by Riley. Stuck with the yardage there.
Holy cow.
5:53. That was a.
Now you see him. Now you don't.
Donovan having a whale of a game. we're happy to be able to tape this game so you can watch it again and again over the weekend. Fanara going to line up to kick his 4th time. Ball's down, kick is up, and like the others, it is good.
Wow, 28, Green Wave been perfect. Other than that first drive of the night where they stalled a little bit and then they fumbled, other than those 2 things, Green Wave have scored on 4 consecutive possessions here, so nice job.
Yeah, they fumbled on the 8-yard line of East Bridgewater. They were moving the ball downfield, mainly on the ground, but now they've just unleashed an air attack here against East Bridgewater. 5:53 left to go here in the first half.
And I thought,
Green Wave.
Sean, coming in, I thought, with this being Ed Riley's really first full start. But no, he had last year. He had a few. He had a few starts early on against Norwell, but I thought it would be a much more run heavy. But obviously, you've got the weapons. You got to use them.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen Drew. Drew had a great, again, part of the basketball season. Just one of the quickest guys out there, hard to catch. And we already mentioned Izzy Ricketson, who's out there, as a running back, is fast. And then, if they're going to start keying eventually on Donovan, that's fine. We got Van Luling out there. We got O'Brien out there. We got some of the guys coming out of the backfield. Lucas Summers. So Green Wave starting off the season in a good way this first quarter. We got a lot of football to play tonight.
Yep, we still do. We got just under 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So they've built in these little timeouts here and
mask breaks.
So people can run, to the fridge and,
that's right.
Put the pizza in the oven for halftime.
So Abington Green Wave football starting off here on March 12, 2021. What was the fall 2020 season is now starting up here in March, as all the high schools are in Massachusetts. We wish every program well, and hope they all stay healthy. That's kind of the lingering kind of guy in the shadow, that if any COVID cases hit any team, because of the closeness of the team, the whole team's going to have to quarantine. And it also can affect an opponent. So we're all trying to work together, each player, each coach, each family, and we appreciate all of you fans helping us out by, again, abiding by the rules, not trying to sneak in the gates or come in. You can't. There's security at the gates now, but we soon enough hope that as more and more people get vaccinated, as the weather gets better, and as we can prove that we can follow these COVID guidelines, that we might be able to loosen up some of the things and allow some more fans in as the season moves on. But we also have spring seasons right around the corner also. They want to get started. So we'll see how it all plays out every week, but we will try to bring you as many games as possible.
So everyone wear your mask.
Kevin Tosh says he will get better and better every game.
Wash your hands, right? Do all those things. Get vaccinated.
That's right.
I'm halfway there, Sean.
My mother's vaccinated. Very happy to hear that. I know she's happy to hear that. Mary Graham's vaccinated. That's why she's here tonight.
I got my first shot.
Good job, Kevin.
Ready to go.
All right, so the Green Wave will be kicking off. Brady Cristofaro getting a little exercise in the leg tonight. Kickoff duties. High end over end kick once again. Drives him back to his 15-yard line. They do the reverse on the far side of the field, trying to get down that far side and get some good wheels down the sideline. Still on his feet. Still got some guys to beat. And taken down, gets it over midfield up to the 40-yard line. Good return by East Bridgewater.
They do the Abington, back on Abington there. Abington lost containment, as we said earlier. They were doing a good job of keeping their lanes.
Yep.
And on that one, they didn't. They kind of got pulled inside, and he's able to get the edge. And good, 45-yard return.
Yeah, white shirts kind of follow him downfield and finally tackle as he got down to the 40-yard line. And I'm sorry, I didn't even get the number who made the return.
I think it was 33.
All right.
We'll go with that.
Del Vecchio. So the ball's at the 40 of Abington. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Aylwood out wide to the near side. Keep an eye on him. Again, Graham likes to try to connect with him. They double up on him with O'Brien at safety coming over the top with Leggett on him. They hand off up the middle. Good big hole, and gets the first down inside the 30-yard line.
Run up the middle by number 24, Aiden Purcell.
13 on the run back.
Purcell, the nice run there.
We're saying that Aylwood was on the kickoff return. It was 13, not
13?
33.
I saw the 3.
Yeah, well, good. Half right.
That's better than usual.
Yeah, they give him a 10-yard pickup, so the ball at the 30.
It was over at the 50, 50 yards away too. So I mean, it was a pretty far.
I'm not arguing, Kev. You do your best. That's all we ask for. We expect perfection. We accept excellence.
I mean, you never give up the goggle. I mean, the binoculars to me.
What binoculars? 1st and 10 on the 30. You know who's anxious to get back in the game is Chris Nagel.
Chris Nagel.
And keep it by Graham trying to get. Oh, he gets stopped right away. He had a
right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow. He saw a hole,
Right.
took 3 steps forward, and it immediately closed, and he had to backpedal. So no gain on the play. And guess what? Next week, when Abington goes to Hingham to play Rockland, we're bringing our A-team. We're going to bring our chain gang out there. You're going to see Reardon and Wakeland, those guys out
The
there.
crew in orange will be out there.
And Nagel will be up in the press box, the
Wow.
voice of the Green Wave.
The orange crush of the
Yeah, exactly.
chain gang.
They gave him a 1-yard pickup. Congratulations. 2nd and 9. Steele goes in motion to left side. Now they put another man in motion coming at Graham. Ball's on the ground.
Oh, it's a
And
fumble.
yes,
He got
it was
He
bounced off the ground twice, back into the running back's hands, then bounced back, and Graham got onto it. So it'll be a loss on the play. 3rd and 2.
Was, yeah.
See that?
3rd and 12.
That varsity,
3rd and 12.
sorry,
Sean.
3rd and 12.
Yeah, 3-yard loss.
That varsity football experience from Kevin Whalen, immediately yelling "fumble!"
Fumble.
For all you
Exactly.
viewers at home, just
it's
feel like you're part of the game when Kevin Whalen's in the
I
house.
still wake up in the middle of the night, Sean.
3rd and 12. Well, they go to the air again. Graham with the snap, looking to throw, coming across to the right side. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Would have been enough for the first. Uh-oh, he's hurt.
That does not look good either.
That's number 15, I believe, Cronin.
13,
No, it's 13. Oh, boy.
13, yeah.
That's Cal Aylward. And Cal is one of their best and has been for a number of years.
Brian did a nice job, too, there of, like, kind of, in the old days, they probably would have hit him.
Yeah.
Of, like, kind of letting that go.
Stops the clock at 3:42.
It just looked like he might have caught his foot a little bit there as he was twisting. I don't know. It's kind of a non-contact injury are always a scary thing.
Yeah, you're right. It was a non-contact injury. He came down and kind of was running back, so I think he twisted his knee on the way down.
It could be, too, as we get into the, always the first couple of games, we always have a lot of cramps maybe and things of that nature. Hopefully it's in that department.
That would be
much better than...
Yeah, better news if it was a cramp. Yeah, it was no contact. We're watching the replay thanks to our broadcast technician, Matt Mad Dog Nelson. Know that name. For the first time in a long time, Kevin is quiet.
Yeah, well, it's tough to be like, when you have somebody on the field, Sean. It's like,
I know.
I'm trying
Normally we would stop the tape, but because we're live. We cannot stop the tape, so we're showing you a nice view of the East Bridgewater field. It is actually a beautiful complex here.
It's very nice.
Built with MSBA funds, much like the Abington High School complex, which, by the way, I wanted to send a shout-out to Kevin Tocci and Matt Nelson, who put together the video of the Abington High School complex. The both of you? If you haven't seen it, get on YouTube and the Abington Cam 02351 channel. I just happened to click on it today, and it's a great drone view, kind of a tour of the school, and then it brings you inside the school into the different parts of the school. If you haven't been in the school, it shows you the high-quality building that the town invested in for the benefit of our kids. And remember, that's grades 5 through 12 and preschool in there, taking advantage of the many things that we get to offer, both in academics and in the auditorium with our performing arts, our fine arts. You see the art studios that we have. We have the gymnasium, the fitness center, and that's more than just sports teams. That's the entire student population. It's a great facility, and thank God, really, that we had that facility ready for this COVID virus. That, when we had to restrict the number of kids, it helped us out.
That does not look good.
Now Cal's getting helped off the field. His mom is here. She's the official photographer of the team. So I'm sure she's very concerned also.
So he's a senior this year.
Not putting any weight on that left leg.
Yeah, it looked like it just looked like when he kind of awkwardly twisted to kind of leap for the ball at the same time as kind of turning.
Shane Graham and some of his teammates going over there to
It's a tough
give
break.
a little talk.
First game of the year. So talking about the school, obviously it's a beautiful building, great facility, I know the kids enjoy being up there, and teachers enjoy being there as well. So.
And they're going to go back to 5 days a week, starting April 5th for pre-K through grade 8, and then the high school 9 through 12 will start on April 12th. Administration is asking for all your patience as you could. We're expecting, obviously, traffic jams as we come to back to full occupancy. A lot of parents will be driving their kids to school, and they'll be trying to work all the kinks out in the details. I got to send a shout-out and congrats to the Abington School Committee. Never thought when you ran for office you'd be involved in all these decisions, but you're doing a great job. 4th down and long from the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Got a man on him. He's going to be Dante breaks away.
Wow.
Now they catch up to him again at the 30-yard line. Blow the whistle.
Yeah, they did.
Graham was not going to give up there. Great extra effort, but will be tackled and brought down at about the 29-yard line. It'll be a turnover on downs.
Right. Graham did a great job just to keep that play alive, Sean. It looked like he was going to be sacked for a good-sized loss there. Able to try to keep it alive, maybe get a dump of the ball downfield, but Green Wave defense was able just to hold on.
3:31 on the clock. Abington offense back out on the field.
So Green Wave, and they got plenty of time, and they got a couple of timeouts here. They've got plenty of timeouts, 3:31 on the clock here.
Donovan lining out wide to the far side of the field. Riley under his center. Puts Lucas Summers in the backfield. They pitch to Lucas Summers on the right side. He's waiting for his blockers. Turns it upfield. Lucas Summers was a nice job just letting the blockers go in front. He's still downfield. He's down at the 45-yard. They mock him out at the 43.
Wow, nice run there by Lucas. Great blocking. I mean, there was a huge caravan out there for him. He had to just tag along there, Sean.
That shows the maturity there of Lucas Summers, too, knowing, I mean, he's a fast guy. He could have just sprinted out to that side and tried to turn up and probably would have got a gain of 3 or so. But he kind of just watched his blockers and then fired off when they kind of made those holes for him. Gets the first down with the ball marked at the 43 now. Clock stopped at the 3:21 mark when he went out of bounds. Riley up under his center, 2 men in the backfield again, slot right formation. Give, left side, quick hitter again to Lucas Summers. Not much there this time. Clock will continue to roll here in the second quarter at 28-0 Abington Green Wave lead.
Well, I think, you'll probably see the Green Wave, and once it gets to third down, Sean, probably look at the pass, probably at this point in time in the game, even though it's still first half, kind of run the ball, and then, third down, if you have a 3rd and 8 or so that type of situation, then pass.
Coach Ed Riley, the offensive coordinator, sending
Watch
in
him
the
go
play.
for the bomb now.
Donovan's going to line up in the near side here.
I gotta say, he's got single coverage.
Riley calls the cadence, puts a man in motion. That's Lucas Summers. Gives to Ricketson up the middle. Ricketson cuts it left, dives forward.
He's
still on his feet. Look, he's over on the far side. Ricketson almost close to the first down.
He's like a little kid. I mean, he's a small guy.
That's what I was telling you, where you can't see him. That's the problem the linebackers have with him, and he uses that to his advantage and then has these bursts of speed. They're just lucky he didn't get away. I lost complete sight of him. All of a sudden, he's on the far side of the field, gets it up to a 3rd and 1 situation.
Of course, Ricketson's dad was a quarterback for Spelman, big lefty, good ball player.
See what they do here. 3rd and short now. Riley takes it himself, just dives forward, gets 2 where he needed 1.
Tom Brady-esque.
Yeah.
Just knowing where that stick is, and that's exactly what you want from that play.
Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action in year number
33, 34?
I have no idea.
Well, can't count 20, right? So you got to be like,
That's kind of ruined our stats.
Yeah, so it's I think 30, 33, 34. We did take a few years kind of here and there off.
We did. 1st and 10 at the 46 of the Vikings. Donovan sprints out to the wide side on the right. Riley under his center. He's got a man in the backfield, puts Lucas Summers in motion, gives up the middle. Looks like that's Ricketson. Ricketson gets hit at the line of scrimmage, then just barrels forward for another 5.
Sean, he's not a big kid, but I'll tell you, they hit him and he doesn't go down. He just bounces. He just bounces off and keeps the legs moving. So he picked up almost, 5 yards there.
Abington trying to practice their hurry-up offense here with a minute 10 rolling in the second. Timeout call by Coach Graham. Van Luling sprinting over to the near side, all for naught, as they will now retreat to their respective sidelines with 1:07 on the clock. I cannot
Starting
believe
in the
the
green
weather.
wave here, do you try to put one more on the board, Sean? What do? Just if it comes, it comes?
I think so. I think you can keep it on the ground, but I think, again, Ricketson has his opportunities. If he breaks through that linebacker crew,
Yeah, nothing you can do at that point, right?
That's right.
It is what it is. It's football play, right? But
you go to the air, I think, you
maybe.
might use Donovan this time might be used as a decoy, and you go underneath. We'll see.
First half is first half, though, right? Isn't that the rule? So we'll see. Minute 7 here remaining. Green Wave got a second and about 5 here.
This first half has taken a long time.
It has taken a long time. I think the mandatory timeouts,
about an hour and 15 minutes.
Usually it's like 2 hours. Like
Yeah. Well,
Angelo Scasia, the ref. It's like you do not. An hour and 59 minutes is the max amount of time.
That's right. He's got to be home. Shotgun formation. Riley bobbles down,
He's
turns around. He's going to
throwing.
throw. He's leading downfield to Fanara.
Fanara's got it.
What a grab!
Touchdown, Muskegon!
That was a great grab by Tommy Fanara.
Wow.
Another 46-yard pass play. Nice fake, or 41-yard pass play, I believe. The Riley just turned around, put his back to the defense, turns around and just puts it over the defense once again. And Fanara did a great job of coming down with that.
I was expecting, Eddie Riley back here. I didn't know Dan Marino was playing here for the Green Wave tonight.
So Fanara on the end of that one, and getting behind the secondary of the Vikings, something they're going to have to work on very quickly. And Fanara lines up again. The short-handed
Gets
Jack
all
Clifford
7 points here.
going to hold. Just jinxed him probably. Oh, good job.
No, he's got
Gets
it.
it up and down.
It's the automatic. Wow. 59 seconds to go here in the first half.
Well, if you're an Abington fan here, it was worth the trip. If you're a Greenway fan watching at home, we weren't really promoting the fact that we were broadcasting live tonight because we simply weren't sure the technology was going to work here. We are going to, again, try to investigate it as we move forward, but you can always watch us on tape delay, which is great because then you have the control, the ability to just turn us off when
I
Kevin
can't
gets
believe that we
irritated.
can do this live. I mean, from where we started 33 years ago, Sean,
Right.
I mean, when we grew up, we had the reel-to-reel and the bulb would burn the film all the time.
And hopefully, if we can get by COVID, this coming fall, we won't have the need to go live, and we'll have everyone up at Memorial Field cheering off the Green Wave.
Absolutely.
Wow, even the North Shore is watching us right now.
North Shore. Well, who up on the North Shore?
My sister Sheila and an
Does
old retired hockey player.
Does family count?
Family? Yeah, family
counts.
counts.
It counts. Family counts. Okay. She's
Look at the
not
stats.
North
I'm not
Shore,
doing
though. Come on.
stats right now. That's the viewers at home should be doing stats. 59 seconds left to go here in the first half. 35-0 Green Wave lead. When it first started, Kevin, it was back and forth. The first two possessions, they both kind of had hiccups. And then all of a sudden, the Green Wave just started connecting. And they haven't stopped since.
No, they haven't. It's just been a really all Green Wave. I mean, really, that first part of the first half was, a few mistakes here and there. Probably, first game jitters a little bit, and then Green Wave just settled down and took advantage.
Squib kick. Danielson picks it up at the 20-yard line. On the near side, gets hit as he approaches the 30-yard line.
Return by number 4, Matt Danielson.
Where the Vikings will come out with only 53 seconds left on the clock.
They do get the ball back in the second half.
That's right.
So
They'll receive that opening kick.
kick.
Coach Jim Kelleher in his 47th year as the Abington head coach. He had 4 years as the JV coach or assistant coach before that. And he has seen it all. They're going to mark it at 39.
God, he's going to be closing in on 300, huh? Must be a few more years.
I'll
maybe
check that. I put my stat book away. I'm going to have to pull all that stuff out.
I know. Got to go back and add up all the years. I mean, go back into the archives.
1st and 10. Graham at shotgun. Green Wave in a prevent defense with 53 seconds on the clock. They pitch it. There's a little quick run up the middle. Coming the near side, and that's he cuts it back in. He thought he was just when he was going to go out of bounds. Purcell turns it upfield.
That's actually not a bad play by him because the clock does stop because you got to move the chains there.
As long as you get the first down.
As long as you get the first down, it's not a bad play. It gets an extra 5 or 6 yards.
They'll start it when they set it, which they just did. They set it at the 44.
And they started it before that, but
as soon as the ball gets placed, they start.
Oh, do they? Is that what it is?
Purcell again dives to the left side, gets over the
timeout?
50, but the clock will roll unless it's a timeout. I don't know how many Tim has. Coach
Have
Graham.
a couple, right? They cut back on how many they have, though, right? Don't they only have 3? They only have 1?
One.
Wow.
One left.
Oh, 1 left? Okay.
Shotgun. 15 seconds of rolling. Handoff up the middle. Pretty good hole there for Purcell. Gets it down. Gets the first down at the 36-yard line. And they stop the clock to move the chains. They're looking to see if he wants to call a timeout.
Yeah, he's got to call a timeout because.
And he does.
Yeah.
So 10 seconds on the board. They're 36 yards away from the end zone. Cal Aylward is still on the bench.
Yeah, it's a tough break. I mean, the kid is having a great game. Made some great plays here tonight. Number 13 for the Vikings.
If there's a silver lining, the only good thing right now is that he's not being taken away in an ambulance. So hopefully it's something that he can recover from. But with a shortened season, that's always got to be, concerning.
Yeah, it could be an MCL or something of that nature.
Right.
But yeah.
Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave sports action. Kevin's wearing the shorts tonight here with a 55-degree game time temperature.
I'll tell you, the Green Wave has been blessed. I mean, we had like the co-champs and co-champs last year in basketball. You had the football was the Super Bowl champs, and then you had the, baseball. They probably would have won it all last year as well.
Yep.
I mean, they had a great baseball team, last year that was ready for the season, and then of course, another great basketball season for the Green Wave.
2 years ago today.
And the hockey team actually had a
They
very.
did.
Yeah,
Polito and company.
Yep.
2 years ago today, Will Klein hit that shot.
At the Garden?
Heard around the world. Abington Green Wave, they are undefeated at TD Garden.
Or at least at the Depot.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line. Graham throws out, goes incomplete. It'll bring up second down. It'll stop the clock with 6 seconds. Interesting play selection there.
Yeah. Well, you get another shot here. That's probably the. Yeah, probably hope.
Looking like if you want a hook and pitch or if you're trying to just get that ball out of bounds.
But there wasn't anyone coming back over there.
No.
I didn't see anyone kind of trailing.
So they got now slot left formation and a slot on the right side.
So they get more or less trips. Well,
Graham in the shotgun. 6 seconds on the clock. Last play of the first half. He's going to keep it. Nope, he's going to pull back, trying to buy some time. Now throws it down.
He open it. It's out of bounds.
It is out of bounds. Will fall incomplete with nothing left on the clock. Graham looks like he'll twist his ankle a little bit, but he's okay. Just hobbling him off.
Great quarter, great first half for the Green Wave. Couldn't ask for anything better. Spotting up 35 points on the board. I don't know. I don't remember Abington having that kind of firepower in the first half of the first game. So great job by the Green Wave.
So Kevin and I are going to take a break for you folks at home. Even though the live stream may continue, you will be blessed with silence for a couple of minutes during the halftime break. And we will be ready. We had a 10-minute halftime break. We'll be back in about 8 minutes to rejoin you with Abington Green Wave football. The score at the half, as Kevin said, Abington Green Wave 35, the Vikings 0. All right, we're back live here at East Bridgewater for the Abington East Bridgewater game with the first 12 minutes on the scoreboard clock to start the third quarter. Both teams took a break at the halftime and then had their mandatory 3-minute warm-up with some calisthenics, as did Kevin and I. We're all stretched out, ready to go.
Absolutely.
All right. Green Wave will be kicking off left to right with a 35-0 lead. Going into the third. Kick going to come down at about the 23 high bounce, picked up at the 20-yard line, and a direct run right down the sideline and then taken out by Deshaun Leggett.
Nice run there by the Vikings. Number 1 there.
Donahue.
Patrick Donahue. Sean, you're going to owe me $10 there.
Why is that?
Well, I made it to a live broadcast the first half. Without any incidents. I mean, the over-under must have been what? First quarter?
Yeah, at best. So a good run back with Donahue brings out to the 44, where East Bridgewater will start. And see how the coaches kind of change their game plans, both offensively and defensively here for the final 24 minutes of the game. Put a man in motion. They hand it off the right side. Oh,
nothing doing. Number 62 for the Green Wave. Comes in with a crushing tackle.
LaRosa. Johnny LaRosa Jr. He's having a strong game. We've been calling his number a lot, and sometimes when we should have been calling his number. The offensive line and the defensive line putting a lot of pressure on the Vikings at the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want coming across, untouched. I mean, the offensive line there just has to do a better job for the Vikings.
We want to shout out Jack Robbins. You can see is the near side on the end there. He was injured earlier, so good to see him. He's back in the game. He has been in the game. Oh, two men moving. Graham takes the ball down, just sprints right up the gut. Not enough for the first, but gets it up over the 50.
That's a keeper, number 5.
Coach Riley is correctly arguing there were 2 men in motion, and they both have to reset before you snap the ball, and he's saying that they weren't set.
Which was accurate.
So 3rd and short now, about 2 or 3. Ball's marked at the Greenway 49-yard line. Graham looking over the defense. There's a handoff to the right side, a dive
Get the
to
first.
Purcell.
It's going to be right at the first. That could be a might have to see where it is, Sean.
Well, the line judge on the side here is saying it's a first down. Ian Purcell gets the first down at the 46-yard line, just inside the 46-yard line. Clock will roll. It is rolling now as they set the ball. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. It was all Abington in the first half. Attacking in the air, had an interception, had a punt return by O'Brien. Coach Graham just threw his headsets off. Not sure what he didn't like. A man in motion now, he fades back the other way. Graham's going to keep it right up the middle once again, trying to get some yardage with his legs. Boy, he's quick, but he's going to be taken
Brady
down.
Cristofaro made that play, though. Brady Cristofaro just held him up a little bit.
Yep.
He was being blocked, but he was able to hold him up. Number 51 there on that left side was able to hold him up.
And Fanara got to him.
And then the Greenway pursuit and pressure came and was able to get him. So first yard pick up about a yard. Nice job there by the Green Wave D.
2nd and 9 now at the 45-yard line. Vikings going right to left. Again, Graham with the shotgun. Got 1 man wide out to the far side. A slot formation on the left side. It's a handoff again to Purcell. Purcell trying to get on the right side.
Oh, Lucas.
Center Lucas Summers throws him down for a loss.
Not in my house.
That's right.
Wow, Lucas Summers. That finger looks good tonight, Sean. He had a little finger injury, a hand injury.
No, that's Curtis's brother.
Oh, Curtis's brother.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He'll be back. Yeah, we have Shea McClellan's out with a lower body injury. He'll be back. He was outstanding last year.
Last year, absolutely. It was just such a cog in the, for the Green Wave. I mean, as a sophomore.
So it's now 3rd and 11. High snap, and Graham comes down with it. It's going to run with the ball inside the 40. Stopped at the 40. Nice tackle. Who was that?
Nice. That was 44.
That was Fanara.
Was it Fanara, number 3?
I think so. It was
coming in? 44. It was
Jack Robbins and
Jack
Fanara.
Robbins.
I'm pretty sure that was Fanara him first, but you folks at home can tell us because Kevin Tachi's got the zoom lens working for you. 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th down now, the ball at the 39.
Nice stop. I mean, they had a steam there. Just a nice textbook tackle there, breaking down and hitting them and driving them back, so we didn't get that extra yardage. Makes it a 4th and 3. 4th and 3.
4th and 3, got to get it to the 36-yard line. Graham got 2 running backs to his left. They give to, no, he throws.
It's picked off!
Picked off right around the middle.
Oh, I love when the big guys pick it off!
Right, was that? It
Number
is.
59.
It's Siegel.
Aaron Siegel.
Siegel picked it off at the 35-yard line.
Yeah. Give that man the ball. That's a game ball. Coming back.
There's so much going on right now. I'm trying to write this down. We're looking at right now on East Bridgewater sideline, Aylwood just came back on a golf cart, and he's on crutches.
Yeah.
But also, Tommy Kern
number 11
has a right leg injury. He's got ice on his leg, and that's 2 big, huge losses. Those are 2 captains for the Vikings to lose for the remainder of this game.
It's a lot of their speed, too. I mean, 13 was both of them are, they have speed guys.
So 8:03 on the clock here. 1st down for the Green Wave at the 36-yard line. Handoff left side. Oh, that's Ricketson. Ricketson
Little
dancing. Deacon still on his feet. Gets it up to about the 44-yard line.
What a great run there. 2 deeks on the inside, bouncing it back outside, and then at the end, just a little lunge to the left-hand side where he's getting tackled on the, just able to lunge and get that half a yard to make it 2nd and 3. Nice job by Ricketson. Ricketson.
We're getting better and better every quarter as we're starting to learn the numbers here. Kevin and I, as Kevin alluded to, because of COVID restrictions, parents and fans were not allowed to go to any of the scrimmages. Well, actually,
I kind of lied, Sean. Not that I do anyways, but it's a good excuse.
Handoff left side. That's number 20. That's Reardon. Reardon breaks free. Reardon over the 40 to 35. Reardon still on his feet inside the 30-yard line. Big run for Owen Reardon.
Nice job. Nice, great run. As soon as he broke out, nice 20-yard pickup, 30-yard pickup there by Reardon. Great blocking on that left side.
Unbelievable. Good. Just all cylinders are firing for the Green Wave.
I mean, when you think of the players they lost, and I think, part of it too is it's been a year and a half now, and, these kids have, been together. I know, these guys have been out, throwing the ball and things of that nature and really working on their game. So it's a testament to them being able to come back like this and come out of the gate, after a year and a half off and make it look like they've been practicing for 6 months.
It's impressive, and kudos to the coaching staff of the Green Wave and getting these guys ready. Riley under center. 1st and 10, handoff left side, Ricketson. Ricketson looking for a hole, goes forward, then corralled and thrown down. Strong tackle.
Nice job of holding on to the ball there. They were doing a little ball hawking there by EB. Ricketson was able to hold on to it, make it 2nd and about 7. So,
second down for the Green Wave and 7. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Riley, with just the 4 touchdown passes, has, in my calculations, 149-yard passing just with those 4 passes. Donovan has 3 touchdown receptions, and Fanara the 4th.
Magic Man?
Magic Man. O'Brien with a long punt return. I think it was about 45-yard punt return for a touchdown. Siegel with an interception, and Van Luling, I believe, had the interception. Coming around here on the right side, that's Reardon once again. Reardon dies inside the 15-yard line. He is quick and hard-hitting.
Good job of blocking there by the Green Wave.
Wow. Like to watch Reardon run. He just comes around the right side and just goes around the corner. They couldn't contain him, and then he just put his head down and pushed the defenders to the turf. Clock will roll with 1st down now at the Vikings 13-yard line. 35-0 Green Wave lead all in the first quarter. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Abington Green Wave football action with Kevin Tachi and Matt Nelson. I backfield now behind Riley. Give up the middle.
Is that Lucas Summers? Number 14?
Number 23, James Foley, right up the middle. Tackle.
Oh, they said it was
Foley.
They said it was Foley.
Foley.
22, Dan Barris.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, was that? Well, since Summers not on the field, then it definitely wasn't him.
It was Foley. It was 23.
23.
Right? Matt Nelson, is checking.
I know he's a fact checker. We do need
he's
that.
Gotta be busy.
Exactly, we do need that. It's we've been known to exaggerate here and there. A little hyperbole never hurt anybody.
No, not at all. Second down for the Green Wave now. The ball at the 11-yard line. Purcell checks himself out to the sideline for the Vikings. Riley under center, looking over his offense. Give left side Ricketson. Ricketson, quick cut up the left side. Now, inside. Ricketson.
Touchdown! Man Muskegon! No. Wait. Yes! Touchdown! Man Muskegon!
An 11-yard run by the speedy young Ricketson, Izzy Ricketson, a sophomore. Just give to the left side.
It's like he's not running. It's like he's floating.
Oh, he's unbelievable. He's got that stop on a dime and turns on a dime. So the linebackers think he's going one way, and all of a sudden he's by him. Ricketson, 11 yards at the 4:04 mark here in the third quarter. Puts the Green Wave up now into the 40s, 41 with the point after awaiting us. That's another 64-yard drive.
I thought you were doing silence for effect there, Sean. Oh, you're trying to do the math.
I was trying to do the math,
Okay,
so you could
so
also smell my brain burning there. Fanara lining up Clifford with the hold. Nice job by Clifford, and Fanara puts it through.
Nice and easy, yeah. Green Wave, 42-0 here with 4:04 remaining in the third quarter.
So, Abington doesn't wait too long here in the third quarter.
Well, and the other thing, Sean, too, you got to take into account here is that you don't have the number of players. Abington only has 25 players that traveled with them.
Right.
So it's not like you can bring in your, other players, and give them some time here. You really just don't have that many players. on your squad.
And just so your viewers at home can plan accordingly, the first half took about an hour and 20 minutes. But due to the score, and now with some of the playing rules this year, because the Green Wave were up by 40. Nope, I'm going to take that back. Okay. They're going to run the clock, I was going to say. But
Okay.
they just stopped the clock to wait for the kickoff teams to get out there.
Okay, I get you. So then they'll run the clock from there?
Yeah, I think it's if you're up by more than 35, we had to kind of score first
Okay, I got you.
in the third quarter,
Okay.
and up by over 40 in the fourth quarter, the clock runs.
Okay.
They're stopping it for the kickoff, so the kids have plenty of time to set up properly and safely.
Flag kick for the Vikings. Number 1, Matt Donahue. Number 4, Matt
Danielson
Danielson.
and Donnelly are back deep at their 15-yard line. Probably want to be at the 10 the way that Cristofaro has been kicking as of late.
It's really just a beautiful night. No wind at all tonight.
is.
Just a perfect evening.
The line drive kick this time is going to bounce at the 22, picked up at the
Hand
20, and they do pitch it. A little reverse play coming right at you on your TV
Robbins. Big Jack Robbins, number 44, comes in.
Nice job.
Out of
Takes it
nowhere.
down. Beautiful tackle.
Number 4, Matt Danielson. Tackled by number 44.
He had some runway. If Jack wasn't able to make that tackle,
Yeah.
he had some room to run. So nice job by him coming up with a big special teams play. EB will take the ball over at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10.
And normally at the end of every game, a large crowd of fans and coaches and all, we go to the Depot restaurant to celebrate each game. And
You haven't invited me. I never go there.
that's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, news is out.
Oh,
Sorry, I just
wow.
let that go.
Jeez.
But I was going to say, due to the
COVID.
restaurants have taken a tough time, so encourage everyone to get as much takeout as you can from the local Abington restaurants, as many nights of the week as you can. They obviously greatly appreciate it. Nice tackle out there, right at the 35-yard line.
That's by
That was
number
Leggett
5.
again.
Leggett, yep,
Deshaun
Leggett.
Leggett doing a great job at the corner for the Green Wave.
He's done a nice
All
job
game.
out there on the edge. He's done a good job. So yeah, it is important, to support all the businesses in town.
Now, Matt, am I watching this live on your phone? Well, so Matt Nelson has got the live broadcast on his phone, which is about 10 seconds behind what we're actually living here at East Bridgewater. So we're getting to see the actual live game, and then a replay on live stream. Graham trying to make something happen, needs a block, gets a block, turns the corner, and then steps out of bounds.
There was like number 42 for the Green Wave was,
Number 5.
40. Henson Callis was held. If you watch it, he was
Yeah.
held so bad. But with that score,
First down.
Oh, man, he was.
it was
From
like-
behind.
From behind, he was
Yeah.
just tackled.
Minute 44 left here in the third quarter. Clock is rolling. The ball right at midfield, 1st and 10. Graham, the very talented senior quarterback, at the shotgun position. Takes it himself. No, he hands
And bounce it.
He does have it. Yeah, he was a little draw, and he bounces back outside. He'll pick up about 7 or so. Shout out to all our fans in Wakefield, Massachusetts. Also, I'm understanding that there's someone on a flight right now. Oh, another
He's got
injury coming
He's
out.
got that looks like a cramp.
Connor LaRoe. Got a little word from our athletic director that people up and down the East Coast are watching this live, including someone that's 30,000 feet in the air right now watching
Wow.
it on the airplane.
Well, I'll tell you, people need to,
Must be a pretty low selection of
Exactly.
options on TV tonight. That they're
COVID
watching.
has definitely bumped our ratings, Sean. We're going to get paid double.
Give up the middle. That's
Purcell.
Purcell, yep. He's going to get the first down. Good effort by Purcell trying to get each and every yard. Gets it over the 35-yard line. They wave to stop the clock, but the clock keeps running. I think that was just out of reflex by the side judge. First down, ball at the 34-yard line. 30 seconds and rolling. East Bridgewater not in the hurry up whatsoever. Ooh, high snap, but he comes down pretty quickly with it. Purcell again right up the middle on the right side. Still spinning around, then taken down by a host of white shirts. I should probably be calling out some of these numbers of these players out there. Getting lazy.
I know. It's like, as you get over there, it's number 21 looked like he was in the mix for the Green Wave over there. That's Isaiah Ricketson on the other side of the ball.
Am I hearing church bells right now?
I think you are, Sean. That means it's 8 o'clock?
No, it's 10 minutes of 8.
10 minutes of 8. Wow. Well,
It's the end of the third quarter. The church bells go off to signal the end of the third quarter here in East Bridgewater, apparently. Okay, well.
it's a new thing. I'll tell you, the Green Wave once again just is playing just a spectacular game. The thing that's impressed me a lot is their quickness and speed.
Yeah.
Not only offensively, obviously able to, get open, but also, defensively, they're getting to the ball. Like if somebody slows up the guy, they might not tackle him, but there's 3 or 4 guys that are right there. There's just been such great pursuit all night long. So the Green Wave is just doing a spectacular job on both sides of the ball, but with the pursuit and speed. I don't think Abington's probably not a big team,
Right.
but they're definitely using their speed and quickness to an advantage here tonight.
Want to remind you, all you viewers at home, if you can help us spread the word, that we are going to try to bring you each and every game. Try to do every game live, but they'll certainly be on playback. You can watch the games on local Abington cable TV, or you can watch it. You don't think I have that memorized, Matt? Matt's given the code. It's okay. It's youtube.com/Abington CAM, CAM, 02351 or 02351/live. Actually, you don't have to put the live in, but it's good if you get the live. But so go to youtube.com, Abington CAM 02351. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. Sorry, while I was talking, East Bridgewater offense came out to the field, line after line of scrimmage. Abington wasn't off the sideline yet, and they were going to let East Bridgewater run a play, so Abington called timeout.
All right, here we go.
I don't know what miscommunication happened there, but never mind. So, spread the word about tuning into the YouTube channel or to your local cable TV channel to see more Greenway football. We will try to do it live, and we'll go over the upcoming games in just a second, the schedule. Second down. Graham gives a sweep to the left, tries to turn it up, but nice tackle once again on the outside. Green Wave doing a
Number 1, Pat Donahue.
good job.
Donahue
with
was on
pursuit.
that, yeah. Donahue was on the carry there.
I think that was was Jack again, number 44.
Jack Robbins. He's had a good night tonight. He's had a lot of tackles,
Really has.
special teams, and also defensively coming up.
He's a smart player too. Talking to some of the coaches, which sometimes having the smartest guy, good athlete, might be better than the guy who's a great athlete. Let's say that. And
How'd that work out for you?
Sean Riley and I was going to come up with a name for you and I just drew a blank.
For Aiden Purcell for Vikings. First down.
Well, I was talking to a coach and he said, we were talking about how, like someone like Will Klein who played last year, and just seems like the game slows down for them. And, he made a point that, guys like that, the game just never fast.
Yeah, right. First and 10 for the Vikings. Ball on the 32-yard line. They give up the middle. Purcell gets a couple, and he's taken down. Tackle by number 44.
44, Jack Robbins is once again having just a heck of a game for himself here tonight. It's, you could have 5 or 6 players of the game, Sean. With, we do that every game, and you could have so many tonight, that's for sure.
Brian Lopeson in number 68. Sam Tornado, number 79. Looks like, that's Big Dylan Porter, number 56 in the linebacker crew.
56?
Yeah. Right in the middle linebacker right now. Shotgun formation, looking to throw, trying to put it up, timing pattern into the end zone and knocked away.
What?
Throw a flag on Ricketson.
That was just a great play. That was a great play.
Flag on the play.
Ricketson shocked. The intended receiver was Josh Hunter.
He should be shocked.
Your folks at home can watch that and
Be the judge.
use your DVR to turn it backwards. We're watching the replay right now. Oh, we missed that. But it was questionable at best, but,
Hey.
we're up 42-0.
Exactly.
So they don't get the touchdown. They
Yeah,
get the penalty.
Yeah, they get the penalty. But it's in the end zone, though, right? So isn't it first
Well,
and goal?
line of scrimmage was at
For the one?
19.
But don't they get it if it's in the end zone? They get it.
Like half the distance.
They get it. Do they get it half the distance? Okay.
In the pros, they would get it on
With
the
the one.
2 or
The
whatever.
one. All right. Wow.
So now
I
it's
thought
first.
that was a spectacular defensive play.
It is really.
He had great position. He was able to get his hand up and look back to the ball and punch it away.
So that gives him first and goal at the 9-yard line. My texts are ding, ding, ding. And whoever you guys are texting me right now, I'm watching the game.
I think they were saying that they agreed.
Give up the middle once again. And was that Purcell?
It's
Still is a scrum there inside about the 4-yard line.
I thought it might have been Feeney, number 8.
That's a run by number 4, Matt Danielson.
Number 4.
Yeah, we're both wrong. Danielson.
Danielson.
A lot of white shirts coming. Jeff Buckley, number 55, coming off the pile in there, along with some of the aforementioned players for the Green Wave.
Second and goal from the 4-yard line.
Second and goal for the 4. You hear the announcer in the background, perhaps. Graham, handoff, left side. No. Oh, he is in.
Touchdown. Touchdown, EB.
The Vikings
And that's a
break the
touchdown
ice.
Get on the
by
board.
East Bridgewater, number 4, Matt Danielson.
Danielson picks it up for the Vikings. He's a senior. Handed off by senior Shane Graham. Aylward on the sidelines putting his crutches in the air, rooting on his teammates. Class move. So a 4-yard touchdown by Danielson puts the Vikings on the board with about 7 minutes to go because the clock is rolling.
They're going to go for 2.
They're waiting for the call from the sideline. Danielson is in the backfield with Graham.
The clock keeps ticking.
Yep.
At some point, you might get a delay of game here. It's been quite a while.
Shotgun to Graham, looking to throw. He's rolling to the right side. Got some time. He's going to turn it upfield, try to get it in
He's
himself.
gonna get in.
And he does.
Yep.
Graham gets the 2 on the
And
PAT
two-point
rush.
conversion is good.
A nice job of stretching that out. He was able to finally just see that he had the lane there to get to the pylon. Nice job. Nice decision there by Graham to
It
pick
was a
up the
good
2.
decision. Yep. Makes it 42-8 here, with the clock now showing 6 minutes to go here in the game.
Up the water break.
The referees are telling the teams to take a water break here before they get the next
I feel
kickoff
like I'm
and
in
stop the clock.
kindergarten. It's like, you know, like gotta take a water break.
Well, safety first, and
I
I
know,
give them
I
credit
know.
for all that.
Are they giving you like, you know, what is it, high C?
Yeah, I was going to say,
graham
fruit juice
crackers
and a cracker.
High C and graham
Ah.
crackers.
Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen having too much fun here at East Bridgewater right now.
Exactly.
We're glad to be back here.
Absolutely. So,
And couldn't ask for better weather to start the game. And who knows what the weather will be next week. And I wanted to get back to what the schedule is. All of you listening at home, if you could share the news that the Green Wave will be playing the Rockland Bulldogs. It won't be a Friday night game. It's going to be a Saturday afternoon game, 12:30 at Hingham High School. We're playing at Hingham so that the Rockland and Abington parents will each have plenty of room to sit. They'll be socially distant and also have elevated bleachers. Abington and Rockland both have grass home fields, and we're not playing on grass at this point in the year because of weather conditions. It's either a frozen field or a muddy field. We're hoping the weather will cooperate in April, and if we can get a series of nights that don't freeze and we can avoid a freeze-thaw cycle, we might be able to open up the grass field at Memorial Field, and maybe Rockland can have a home game at their Memorial Stadium. But until then, they're going to be having games on turf fields for the safety of the players. But if you're at home or anywhere across the world, you can watch the game live, thanks to Matt Nelson and Kevin Tachi, at an address on YouTube. I forget. I'm only kidding.
oh,
Ball is short, and it's going to be recovered at the 49-yard line and went off the Green Wave receiver, and it will be recovered at the 49.
Williams.
Simptomata, number 79, almost made a great snag there.
Yeah.
First down.
And that was one of those things, Sean. I think if he'd let it go, it probably would have gone right out of bounds. You know,
But when it's coming right at you.
yeah, I
it's
know.
not
It was coming in pretty hot. It was coming in hot, but you know he reacted to it and did a good job. He just lost the handle on it as he went down on the ground.
So East Bridgewater will take the ball. 5:30 to go and rolling here at their own 49, is it? Right? Yeah, the 49-yard line. So go to youtube.com.
Abington Cam.
Abington Cam
02351.
02351, right. And you'll see some of the older games, the tape versions, and some volleyball games and some other local town meetings. And then you'll see the Abington football. You get on at 12:30 on next Saturday the 20th, you'll be able to watch the football game live.
You know, if you watch like town meeting, the football, basketball, hockey, you're gonna be like, you can't get away from Sean Riley. It's gonna be, you know.
I didn't do hockey this
Although
year.
town meeting, you know, if you can't get any sleep, it might be
There you
it
go.
might be
That's something
helpful.
to do.
You know.
42-8, the Green Wave just throttling the Vikings tonight. In the air, Drew Donovan just couldn't be stopped. He was just blowing by the secondary, and Riley was just throwing it up there and right into the breadbasket. And then Fanara with a great grab of his own down at the far end zone.
And Fanara had a nice snag, absolutely. And
And how about the consistency with the PATs with the Robbins-Fanara connection there?
Absolutely.
Or not the Robbins, the Clifford-Fanara.
yeah, the special teams all around. I mean, they had 2 touchdowns off of the or a touchdown off of the
Punt return by Brendan O'Brien. That's
Brendan
the first
O'Brien.
touchdown.
Right, the first
for the
touchdown of
season.
the night. And
Yep.
they had another big return after that, too. So Green Wave is picking up right where they left off from Gillette Stadium a year and a half ago, or 15 months ago, 16.
Imagine it was that long.
I know.
You know,
God.
last
I didn't
time-
miss it, Sean. I didn't miss you, I mean. You know?
Peanut butter and jelly, Kev.
Peas and carrots, Sean.
Cereal and milk.
There we go.
Enough up the middle. He gets it down to the 20-yard line with
It's Danielson, number 4 for the Vikings.
Big run by number 4, Matt Danielson. Tackled by number 21, Isaiah Richardson.
Ricketson gets credit for the tackle.
And that's another Vikings first down.
Big number. Sorry, just looking over the defense right now. The Green Wave, the handoff of the number 4 of the left tackle, dives forward, picks up just a handful of yards right there. Bring up a
about
third
5.
down.
Coming on 3 minutes left in the ball game here.
Do you want to do the get back to the player of the game? Then?
You know, I think it's going to be hard tonight. I mean, like, I think, you know, there's so many, you know, like we said, O'Brien had a, had a really good, start to the game and really did well. But you had, obviously Drew Donovan, and then, Ed Riley had some spectacular plays, some great defensive plays all over.
Kevin, if it's a hard decision for you, I don't want to push you, especially on live television. I don't want.
Well, I can always pick the obvious one, and then you have to pick the second one, and it makes it a
Oh,
lot
here we
harder.
go. Going to be an East Bridgewater touchdown from 15 yards out.
And that's
A little excitement now for the Vikings sideline. Danielson with his second of the night, but that one from 15 yards out.
So, I'm going to go with the obvious one, Sean.
You're going to say Drew Donovan.
Drew Donovan for the obvious one. But, on the other side, Ed Riley had to get the ball there,
Hey, pick one. What are you doing?
So
Who are you picking?
I'm going to
Oh
go
my
with
God,
Ed Riley.
the dead air is
I'm going to go
killing-
with Ed Riley.
You're going with Ed Riley?
Ed Riley, he had to. Hey,
Come on, it was all Donovan.
His first. Well,
Well-
O'Brien, but he had so many. In the Brady Cristofaro was a monster.
Christopher was
inside.
unreal. Jack Robbins
Jack
had
Robbins,
a stellar
absolutely.
game.
So many great.
Deshaun Leggett had a great game. If you're going to give it to Ed Riley, I got to give it to Donovan with a 3-touchdown game. And the PAT run is good by Graham once again. That little tandem scores twice.
It makes it to 16 with a minute 40 to go.
2-point conversion.
So yeah, I mean that tandem tonight was unstoppable. And
it'll be very interesting to see how they play against the Rockland Bulldogs, who at halftime, the Bulldogs were up 28-7 over Cohasset earlier tonight. So if that kind of
what was the score?
28-7 at the half.
28-7 at the half.
So we will be playing at Hingham High School at 12:30 next Saturday, the 20th, against Rockland High School. Again, fans are not allowed to attend these games unless you are on the list of invited guests from each player. Each player is allowed to have 2 guests, 2 fans. And then after the following week, we'll be playing at Carver High School. Again, we'll try to bring that live to you. No promises yet. We've got to work out technical issues everywhere we go. And then we'll be playing at Cohasset, and that'll be on a Thursday night. You can check the schedules on the MIA.net website.
There you go. So nice job of getting the ball, keeping it safe for the Green Wave. That's number 23 for the Green Wave.
That might be
James
the
Foley.
final play of the game there. As the teams are going to set the clock is running with 30 seconds here. If at best, Abington will get one more shot, one more play.
And they don't really have to here, so.
No, I think they're going to let it roll.
Yeah.
Yep. Referee Goldman is giving the signal that the teams, for safety and sportsmanship, they're going to let the clock roll, and the Green Wave will walk away with a 42-16 victory.
Impressive win tonight by the Green Wave. So
it was a good win for Abington on both sides of the ball. In the air, we didn't get to see a lot of the ground game, but what we did see was some really exciting things that we might see in the future with Ricketson and O'Brien and Lucas Summers.
Now the future's looking good, Sean.
It is.
I mean, you got to be impressed. I mean, a lot of these kids are, sophomores last year, probably got a little bit of playing time, but obviously came up big. Came up big today. So
And
of course, it's Eddie Riley and his cousin Timmy grew up together, played baseball, football together.
Yeah, it was Eddie Riley, Coach Ed Riley for Abington, is a graduate from 1990 of Abington High School, and Tim Graham, coach of East Bridgewater, is a 1991 graduate. You see Tim Graham out there with Coach Kelleher right now. Coach Kelleher coached both Riley and Graham And then both of the quarterbacks today were the sons of two of the coaches.
It's too late in the game, Sean, to try to start
I
explaining.
know.
it.
Forget it. It doesn't matter.
the
They're out
family-
there that
Let's just say
related.
that family tree doesn't have a lot of branches.
They're all a lot of brothers out there. There's Mary Graham
Mary
walking in
Graham,
front of us right now.
Dennis.
Don't get Dennis on camera, but Mary's here. Mary is the godmother of East Bridgewater football. Also beloved in Abington.
Absolutely.
So that'll be enough for Abington Greenway. With both teams will be have their little post-game speeches with their coaches. The fans are filing off. Kevin and I are going to be signing off again. We want to thank Matt Nelson and Kevin Tachi for bringing this game. I want to thank all you viewers at home. Please help spread the word to go to youtube.com, AbingtonCam02351/live, and you will be able to watch the game next week, Saturday afternoon at 12:30, the Greenway versus the Rockland Bulldogs. Any final words, Kev?
Glad to be back, and everyone stay safe.
Thanks, Kev. That was brilliant. Thanks for tuning in from East Bridgewater High School. If we're not live on Saturday, make sure we'll put it on for replay as soon as possible thereafter. Thanks for tuning in to Abington Greenway Football.